Hey there, Internet. How's it going? I'm your boy John from John Grave Show, and today I'm bringing you some information about the Naruto anime, the Naruto Shippuden anime, and it is pretty good in terms of what I was kind of looking for this episode, solely because a lot of this talky stuff, after a while, it's sort of, like when they start like balancing views. That's when the episode sort of like went downhill for me. It's kind of crazy to say this, or at least like it's kind of rather normal to say this, that honestly the most interesting thing that happened in this episode today was the battle portion between the Masked Man, Kakashi, guy, and Naruto and B. That's kind of the most interesting part of it, which sort of like after like a long while of me not having like a even battle in Naruto Shippuden, is honestly something it's honestly something for me to say like, well, yeah, I kind of appreciate this because this honestly feels like an even battle between like an actual threatening force and somebody who has to step up against it, which honestly they did really well until the end part of the episode came on, where necessarily they started like talking about like, what are your views, and this and that and all that, and then that's when it started to fall into like that whole the whole territory of like, we've walked down this path before, we kind of already know what your answer is. There's no reason to mock him or anything because you said everything that you had to say, but at the same time they kind of had to like throw those talky scenes in there because you kind of got to fill in that space, and you kind of have to solidify the idea that necessarily he hasn't given up yet. So there's also that. But there was some interesting spots in here, which like when they pointed out like, which like I know that they did this in the manga already, but in terms of the anime, it was honestly a better play out in the anime rather than in the manga, solely because action sort of flowed a little bit more easier. They were easier to follow rather than you trying to like figure out like what like when did this happen and what and how to fix those panels together. Aside from that, this episode was pretty good, and hey, it was something that kind of like had me that honestly kind of had me interested for a long while, until they started talking about like your views and all that. I did honestly like how Kakashi did sort of unveil who he was based on the abilities he could do, and given with the eye and all that. So yeah, in terms of that, yeah, this was a fun episode in terms of action. In terms of talking and everything else, it was the same old from what they said when they started the battle. So yeah, aside from that, it's pretty good. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like this episode? Do you hate this episode? Please let me know down in the comment section. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video up on all of your favorite media sites. And thank you for supporting my channel and watching my videos. Have a good one.